Well, on today's Parent Teacher Corner, we've gathered some of the top educators in the country, and we're discussing simple and affordable solutions to help keep your children up to academic speed during these slow summer months. We'd like to welcome to the show this morning Connie Medina, mother of three and editorial director of Teacher Created Materials. And we also welcome back Rob Monson, president of the National Association for Elementary School Principals. Good morning to the both of you.
Great to be here, Danielle.
Thank you.
All right, so I emphasize slow because it's like molasses. That summer just drags by. But I wanted to ask you, Connie and Rob as well, chime in on this. After the summer break and kids have had all their fun at summer camp and everything like that, do teachers then, though, have to spend so much time getting kids back up to speed?
Absolutely. As a former classroom teacher in Los Angeles Unified School District, I know firsthand, have experienced that myself. When kids come back to school, there's certainly some reteaching that needs to be done.
What do they call it, brain drain?
The summer learning loss.
Summer learning loss.
Really, yeah.
I call it brain drain.
Right.
Okay.
And it can take several weeks really to get kids really back to where they were from the previous school year, and that's really a challenge that teachers do face.
Absolutely, Rob.
It's like anything. If you get out of the habit of it, they aren't reading as they are in school, so all of a sudden you hit summer and that sort of lets off. So just trying to keep them at a level, even where they ended the school year into the next year, is a goal of administrators and teachers alike.
So if that's the goal of the parent, how can we then incorporate classroom learning into our own living rooms after school and during that long summer break?
There's really a lot that parents can do, and a lot of that is really broader than just reading. There is so much more around having great discussions with their children and interacting with some of the materials, talking about math, using coupons, looking at menus, going out and investigating things around their communities that are simple, that are free, and that are really powerful for students and helping them to build their literacy skills and to be successful.
If I'm being honest, no kid I know likes doing homework during the school year, much less doing it, during summer breaks. How can a reading program, for example, take material, make it enjoyable, make it fun for the child, that they would want to do it after school or during summer breaks?
I think you really said it right there. It needs to be fun and it needs to be enjoyable. That's what we really want kids to do. We want them to love to learn. We want them to love to read. We want them to be curious. We want them to investigate. And that's really, I think, the secret to making that part successful for them.
Would you agree with that?
Finding their interest, absolutely. With three boys of my own, the grosser the better, gets them interested right away.
You have three boys, I have three boys. We know about that gross factor. I'd high five you if you weren't so far away. So the grosser the better, but it does keep them engaged and it keeps them entertained, and that is the point. And speaking of keeping people engaged, Connie, Teacher Created Materials has been around for, what, over 35 years now? How did the company get started?
Our company started by a classroom teacher. She had fun and creative ideas for activities and lessons, and she wanted to publish them and share them with teachers in her community and really all over. And she couldn't find anyone to publish them, so she published herself. And here we are 35 years later, and developed products for pre-K all the way through 12th grade and sold in almost 100 countries around the world.
Wow.
And really have kept at the heart of what we do creativity and student engagement, and really thinking about teachers and students really at the core of everything.
And so having said that, what kinds of resources or activities do you offer?
We have everything from readers, we have wonderful activity books, we have resources for building teacher capacity, and one of the really exciting things that we have, which we came to share today, is our take-home backpack series, which has been really wildly successful for us. What it offers is some wonderful reading material from many of our products that we've already produced, and we pulled together some of the best, most exciting content from all the content areas: math, science, social studies, language arts, writing, again thinking broadly about what reading and literacy is all about. Some really fun and engaging activities for students to do with their parents, with their families at home, and some tips, great tips for teachers and parents as well.
So much fun. Rob, let me ask you as we wrap this up here, do you find that these kind of extracurricular materials really are effective in stimulating young minds to read and learn?
Yes, Danielle. Anytime you can either have the student reading or you reading to them, you're just doing great things.
Yeah. Well, I absolutely do that with my children every night, and hopefully now, thanks to this, I can take my own little backpack. We can get them learning during the summertime as well. Get rid of that brain drain. Well, it was always good to see you, Robin. Great to meet you, Connie.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming by. And for more information on how you can help keep your children's minds active during the long summer months, please visit the website. It's teachercreatedmaterials.com.